talk boxing, of course. Big fights coming down the pipe, not least Ngannou against Joshua, not least Fury against Usyk. And I'm delighted to say, Spencer, you have brought a good chum from the very industry in which you work.
Yes, I certainly have. Angel Fernandez, trainer of many great fighters, and currently Fraser Clark, Richard Riakporhe, and others. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for inviting me. And it's a pleasure, and I'm just ready to go.
Angel Fernandez, good to meet you. Mr. Jordan and I were somewhat submerged in big breaking news there in the world of football. I'm quite sure you're familiar with the name Paul Pogba, but he finds himself in a bit of trouble making headline news of not of the sort that he would wish for this lunchtime. But we're thrilled to have you in here. Anyone we speak to in the world of boxing says this guy is the best, a top trainer. When did you acquire this love of boxing?
I wouldn't say I'm the best. Obviously, I haven't had my world champion yet. I keep myself humble. I work hard as everybody else, and I'm a huge believer. I'm sure probably Spence will agree with me. The fighters makes the coach. I do believe in great coaching as well. It will improve the fighter, but I'm always going to go with the fighter makes the coach.
I mean, Angel, you got an incredible story, really, haven't you? I mean, going back, you was brought up in Spain, moved to Lanzarote, when you moved to Lanzarote, you got yourself involved in boxing, boxed as an amateur there as well, then decided to become a trainer, didn't you?
Yep. So it's like I'll box in this country as an amateur.
Okay, right.
And what took me to boxing is a funny one, because obviously I was doing kickboxing in Spain, and I kind of thought, I am that man. And at the time, my coach kind of took me to do a sparring session with the Spanish super middleweight at the time, and he just beat me to just to the ground. I was thinking, wow, no, something has to change here, and that's what kind of took me into boxing.
Well, listen, fast forward, it took you into boxing, but then you become a trainer. I mean, this is quite a remarkable story, actually, on how you got involved with. I know you trained Isaac Chamberlain, first of all. You've done a little bit with Isaac, and then fast forward on how you got involved with Anthony Joshua, because quite a remarkable story.
Obviously, I think it was the changes that has been made on Isaac Chamberlain. Took the attention of AJ, and I think just one night he just randomly followed me on Instagram, and I'm like, no way. So AJ, so I kind of he was going to fight Ruiz in New York, so I kind of wish him the best of luck. He responds back was I'm really looking forward to have a session with you, and I think just randomly after the fight, I think it was, I don't know, a week or just a few days, he messaged me back on Instagram, some member of my team is going to get in touch with you, and the story
and the rest is history.
The rest is history. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
That's fantastic. And of course we know that he got involved with Ruiz in Madison Square Garden and lost that fight.
Yeah.
Was that a major shock to you? It certainly was to most people in the world of boxing.
Yeah, obviously it was. I remember I had an interview back then, and kind of I think I did say, I mean, he's going to beat Ruiz within 4 or 5 rounds. And I woke up in the morning because I was with another fighter on that Saturday, and when I woke up Sunday morning, and I thought, oh my God, I just can't believe that. But listen, the way situations in the camp, I'm sure you Spence, and it's not out in the public, but the thing is, it's you probably had an injury, and listen, I think sometimes losses brings you kind of down the line to the best of you.
Yeah, a loss was maybe no harm to him in the longer run. Of course, we know that he avenged that defeat by beating Ruiz in Saudi.